Today on the Charge Up, women's lacrosse dominated their season debut down in Bridgeport, and Chargers baseball continued their undefeated streak over the weekend. We'll also take a look at the upcoming home opener for the Chargers softball team, and it's all coming up on the Charge Up. Hello and welcome to the Charge Up. I'm James Cassidy, and with me today is Christy Geronimo, Devin Maida, and Eric Nybro. Women's lacrosse was an offensive powerhouse last week, beating Bridgeport 20-4 in their debut matchup. Chris, what was working for the team?
Well, the biggest thing was that coming into the season, we wanted to know if they were going to be able to duplicate their offense that they did last year. Last year they had 3 players that really scored most of the goals, and all of them graduated, so we didn't really know who was going to be able to step up and take that place. But on Saturday, they proved everybody right, and they answered all the questions.
Yeah, what I saw from them was that they had 3 different girls who were sophomores that had hat tricks. That's huge. They're getting going early, and they're scoring.
To help those hat tricks was probably Jess Maslia, who had a grand total of 9 assists, which broke the school record for a single game assists. And it was pretty amazing. 9 assists. That's everybody was getting. It was back to Oprah again. Everybody's getting 6 goals.
Yeah, Mackenzie Reyes had 6 goals, her career high. So actually, she could be that one that could step up and take control of this offense.
Honestly, and then talking about this offense, on the other side of that, the defense only allowed 4 goals total in this game against Bridgeport, which, yeah, they were dominating them on the offense, but seeing a senior like Courtney Duffy have a solid game on the defensive side and really shut down the Bridgeport offense, this team really looks like they could be a solid force to play with in the country.
Yeah. They look like a complete team, sorry. But defensively, they were excellent, as you said, and then face-offs, they did wonderful. They out-faced off them 17-0 against Bridgeport at the half, and then 22-3, and overall in the game was awesome.
Those face-offs really translate what the final score was, 20-4, because if you're just winning every face-off, you're controlling the ball, you control the game, you dictate how the game goes, hence 20-4.
Yeah, they really struggled with that last year. They actually fell behind in face-offs a lot during the season last year. So if they keep this up this year, it puts them in a good position.
Very true. The women will head down to Florida to play in a tournament in Davenport, Florida on March 11th. Chargers baseball continued their undefeated winning streak over the weekend, taking Mercy down in a doubleheader sweep. Devin, what was the catalyst for these wins?
Pitching. David Palmer went the distance, shut out, and dominated the other team. They shut him out, couldn't do anything, 2 hits.
Yeah, he didn't give up a hit to the 4th inning.
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
Tim Kennedy, also another great start from him. He's just a winner, man. He just gets it done.
Oh, yeah.
Goes out there and gets it done.
Gets the dubs.
11-0 in his career.
And then talking about the pitching, we also saw some guys really step up on the offensive side in this game. What were some of the guys you thought made a real impact?
Andrew Kane, second game, the freshman, playing at DH. He went 4 for 4, had 4 runs scored and 3 RBIs. A great outing for
That's
him.
what you want to see from your designated hitter, just straight hits.
Yep.
Yeah, the biggest thing for this offense is that they're playing small ball. They're getting people on base, they bring people in, and it's really a great offense because that's a sign of a sustainable offense throughout the year. If they keep doing this, it's great.
They're using their speed too as well. They had 3 inside the park home runs on the day, which is amazing. You rarely hear 1 inside the park home run in any given game. This time they had 2 games, 3 inside the park home runs.
Yeah, it's not traditional, but chicks dig the long ball.
Yeah, they got that nice mix that they got going on the offense.
Another thing that seems to be really good about this team is that their hitting comes from pretty much all across the grade level too. We're seeing freshmen, sophomore, juniors, even some seniors and grads making impacts on this team. They really do seem to have the wide range of players, and they're looking good for the seasons to come.
Everybody wants to join the dinger party.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pitch to everybody on this team.
Coach put together a great squad. They're very dangerous.
Yeah, there ain't no stopping them now. They're on the move.
Yeah. The Chargers will play their home opener on Tuesday, March 6th at 3 p.m. at Frank Vieira Field. Chargers softball is coming off a winning record in their preseason tournament down in Myrtle Beach, but will face their first real test of this season on Tuesday. Eric, what can we expect this week?
They got a nice stack schedule this week. They're going against Queens, they're going against Malloy, and then they're going to go down to Tennessee this weekend. They got 3 games against Tennessee schools, which they're in mid-season form, so it's going to be very interesting to see how the Chargers do against them.
Yeah, it's great competition to get them ready for a tough NE10 schedule.
See how they fare well down in the nice warm weather down in Tennessee with those teams that are already warmed up and ready to go. Be a nice test for them.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting how Meg Butts does against Malloy. As she's going to see him time number 2, as she already saw him down in Myrtle Beach. We'll see how she does against them.
Also,
They're
it'll be
gonna need
interesting to see how Kylie Stonebreaker performs after kind of an iffy start down in South Carolina, but we know she has the ability to be one of the best pitchers in the NE10 this season.
They're going to need her to step up as well if they want to keep going and keep getting the wins as the season goes on.
Yeah, she could be a great piece to that 1-2 punch at the beginning of the rotation, so it's great to see.
Yeah, she's got an awesome arm, and I expect big things from her, as hopefully she can get back on track, either whether it's these next 2 games against Queens and Malloy or down in Tennessee.
Yeah, going back to that matchup against Queens, they'll rank 6th in their conference behind Malloy, so it should be a favorable matchup for the Chargers.
Nice. And then on the offensive side, who are some players you guys think could be real impact players for the Chargers in this week and then in the season going on?
I think Kat Vaughn and Taylor Louisi, they played a big factor down south, so hopefully they could bring it back up to the north to help out this offense.
I think Sierra Whitlock on the top of that lineup has been awesome so far. Scoring runs, getting hits, getting on base, she's been huge.
Very nice. The Chargers will look to get off to a good start on March 6th when they play their home opener at 2 p.m. That's all for the Charge Up. Make sure to follow us on social media and tune in to the Charger Bulletin News on Fridays. For Devin Maida, Christy Geronimo, and Eric Nybro, I'm James Cassidy, and we'll see you next week on The Charge Up.